Good evening, everybody. Oh my goodness, it's Monday, and we're back with the Fastlane Racing League 3-way TV Truck Series. For the second race of the season, the Guyz 200 at Charlotte. I am beyond excited. I can't wait to see what excitement we're going to be seeing today. We saw a bunch last week. It was phenomenal. I had a blast. I can't wait to see what these guys have in store for us today. As just a quick recap while they're getting ready for qualifying. Last week, Thompson ended up getting the win. It was Ethan Thompson's first win, with Wilson, Sharp, Nupp, McCollum, Johnson, Smith, Roberge, Castor, and Masters finishing in the top 10. So, fantastic week. There were a lot of people who did not get the finishes that they wanted, but in general, the majority of the people, I mean, I'm sure everybody had fun. I had a blast. But right now, we're on our way into qualifying, and we're going to see, what these drivers have in store for us. Who's going to get a good start? Who's not going to get a good start? We'll take a look. Let's go on board and see if we can find somebody on track. I'm trying to see if I can get somebody. There we go. All right, we're currently looking at Johnny Berardi, number 99 machine. Going to be posting a lap soon, I believe. All right, I may be incorrect. I'm not seeing anybody get on the board right now. It's still early. Tom Johnson's going crazy right now. The number 23 machine, that Ford NRA red, white, and blue truck. All right, right off the bat, fastest lap, Joe Torres. That's what we're seeing. Joe Torres currently on the provisional pole. Not so fast, Joe. The number 23 of Tom John. Actually, even then, David Wilson is now the fastest driver. So number 20 machine, we saw him win the Clash. Did not win the season opener, but he did win the Clash. He's got a strong truck. He's got a strong truck. So everybody out there watching tonight, I know we're still in qualifying. The night is so young, and for a lot of these guys in the Fastlane Racing League, it's just fun to be there. So number 77, Luke Nupp, ends up taking the provisional pole right now with his Rocket Racing setup machine. Everybody out there in the chat, who are you guys cheering for tonight? Who are you guys looking to win tonight? Let me know. Say it on the chat, and I may get you guys quoted here on the broadcast itself. Remember, my name is Carlos Acosta from 3Y TV. Of course, it's just me today for these races. Short, simple, no problem here. We're just having fun. All right, these guys are having fun. I love what these guys do, and I'm glad to be able to give them some exposure and let people see them, whether it's family members, friends, competitors, or even just other random people that are just fans that hop in there and check these guys out. For those of you that don't know, the Fastlane Racing League is a league that is very disabled friendly. So the majority of the drivers in this league all have a form of disability, whether it's physical or a not physical disability. This is disabled friendly. So there are going to be some drivers who are not disabled that are going to be racing with these guys, but that doesn't mean they're always going to be winning. We're seeing guys like Billy Wise, Nate Catilla, Chris Roberts, all of these guys running well, getting good runs. Kyle Zimmer is also fantastic. Number 20, David Wilson as well. All these guys, they're faster than me. Although that's not saying much. A lot of people are usually faster than me. Let's take a look at my southern brother, Fernando Matos, getting out on track right now. Let's go on board and just listen into his engine purr as we take a look at what he does during qualifying. I'm not sure Fernando's gonna have much time now to get it to get a lap time in there. But with just a couple seconds remaining, let's go over and just get a quick word. Oops, that doesn't work here.
Hello.
Oh,
yeah.
Hey, Wayne Lowe.
This is here.
Hi. Oh, I can't do that. I'm not able to talk here. Let me. I can't even bring Wayne Lowe. Okay, I can bring others, but I can't bring anybody else. I wanted to get a quick word with Wayne Lowe, but it looks like iRacing's giving, not iRacing, Discord's giving me a hard time. So not able to bring him up, but that's fine. We're gonna have a great time out here tonight, having fun with these guys. Remember, on the Fastlane Racing League. While these guys are done with qualifying, they're all gridding up, getting ready to go. Let's go see if we can, let's start up that, oh my goodness, I can't remember. Anyway, on to the music. There we go, the qualifying order. This is who we have starting off for us tonight. Whoops, that's on the wrong setting. There we go. You saw it right there, the number 34 machine of Wayne Lowe got the pole. Chris Roberts starting second with Luke Nupp in third. Eddie Hawks, Derek Castor, David Wilson, your top six with Dakota Moda, Kyle Zemmer, Joe Torres, and Ethan Thompson in your top 10. Nicotela's going to be qualifying in 11th place with Billy Wise, 12th. Sean Derryman in 13th. Tom Johnson in 14th. Tanner Sharp in 15th. Connor Berry, Johnny Berardi, and Tim Masters is going to be starting off in 18th. 19th is going to be Doug McCollum, 20th, Fernando Matos, 21st is Brian Lowhead, 22nd, Andrew Smith, and the number one machine, Thomas Wise, starting this race in 23rd. He, as a matter of fact, let's take a look, see if I can actually see who did not post a lap time. I can't see that here, I apologize, but yes, these drivers, I think the last 5 or so drivers did not post a lap time. But we're getting ready to start this race started, and unfortunately, while I'm not able to bring Wayne up here, we're gonna see what else we can do. You can't really talk to anybody else right now. Alright. Trying to take a look. I'm getting information that something happened, but no, that just must have been my application acting up just because of the fact that the race hasn't begun yet, so people are going crazy. As for me, I don't know who's gonna win, but the fact that Wayne Lowe qualified in the pole has to mean something for these guys. That being said, I think the battle will be between the number 25 and that number 20. Those two guys are fast, and 20 qualified in 6, and the number 29 of, number 25 of Kyle Zimmer qualified in 8. Alright, apologize for that. I did not notice. I did not get rid of the qualifying results. Pace Truck is getting ready to pull out. For the first time tonight, we're going to be going green flag racing in the 3Y TV Truck Series here at Charlotte. Pace Truck is out. Number 34, Wayne Lowe's itching to get back on the gas. To get on the gas, I should say. And really show us what he's got tonight. Green flag is back out, or out for the first time tonight, and these guys are going. Bunch of drivers with torn up race cars right off the bat before these guys can finish the first lap. Let's see if we can see who was involved. I can already see Chris Roberts was involved. As a matter of fact, let's just go back and let's take a look at that replay. Close your eyes if you're squirmish. All right, Chris Roberts, he was running up near the front. As a matter of fact, he was running second, battling for second. With the 77, 77 moves up, slides up into the 98. Oh my goodness, wow! I have no words. I don't know what happened there. Let's go back. Let's look at Nicotilla there. Let's go on board with him. There's a wreck up ahead, Chris Roberts, and then Chris just starts flying. And then Nate unfortunately gets involved, trying to check up. He has to go down pit road. I think he'll just end up going through without having an issue. But other drivers also involved in this incident. Let's go back to Chris Roberts. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom and enhance. Number 77. I'm gonna see him get tight in the kind of middle of the corner. Maybe clip the apron. I'm not sure what happened. He just got tight. And Roberts, everyone's favorite Canadian, just goes for a flying lesson. I really, okay, that was something. That was not something I expected to see on the first lap. I don't even think he had a choice. I mean, I'm sure the engine was blown and everything, but he couldn't. iRacing threw him back in the pits. So your current race leader is Wayne Lowe. He's led the first 3 laps, of course. They were the first one under green flag conditions, and then the others under yellow flag conditions. So there's not going to be any passes for the lead. That being said, they're going to look at, who maybe moved around there just a little. As I thought I was live, I was not. Luke Knupp was able to pass one vehicle, which was, of course, number 98, Chris Roberts. Not the start he wanted. While he's down, while he's knocked out, let's go see if we can get a quick chat with Chris Roberts. Chris, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Hi, Chris. I know it's very unfortunate that lap 1 you get involved in an incident and your truck just pretty much goes flying there in the corner. Can you give us a talk about just what you went through there?
I was just holding my line, and 77 said he just got a little too tight and just tapped me there, but it's all right. It's just racing.
Mhm.
I went took flight. I should get my flight license here, man.
Yeah. Heard it's a good place to fly. But I've noticed, your truck just went to go head on, and then you weren't even on the wall. It just grabbed onto something invisible and literally yanked you back and threw you up in the air. What a ride. So you obviously had to take a tow. Did you remember to check your fast repair?
Because I probably pretty much blew an engine when I went in pits, and I will have too much damage to my truck.
Oof. That's a real shame, Chris. Well, we're gonna get ready to go back to green. We wish you good luck. All right, green flag back out there. Do apologize. I didn't want to interrupt Wayne Lowe. I still had him in the chat. But green flag's back out, and these guys are back, and they're hoping to continue and maybe even run a full lap here of green flag racing to see what these guys have. Wayne Lowe's pulled off to about 0.2 of a second lead as side by side they go. Luke and Derek Castor battling for second place. And number 12 is on the inside, 77, who got tight around this corner on the outside. Wow, what a run that 77 got. Is actually making time there on Wayne Lowe. Might actually get to his outside. He does, and it's going to be a battle for the lead here. 2 wide, 77, just the way the 77 drives it into the corner is actually pretty good. The fact they're like side by side, but they're still able to maintain the same gap. That 77 has a bunch of pace right now. Looking at the onboard there on that in-car camera, number 30, the number 77 of Luke Knupp. These guys are battling for the best that they can right now. Am I getting information something happened? No, everything's all good. Green flag is still out here, and these guys are doing a fantastic job right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drivers are starting to separate away. 6, 7, 8. Actually, it looks like the top 8 are all starting to separate. It looks like the top 10. Single file up until Ethan Thompson. I know, sorry, 11th. The battle for 10th with Sean Derryman and Connor Berry. This is where these guys are finally starting getting side by side. And of course, I said that Sean Derryman is pulling away. And now it's a battle for 11th. It's Connor Berry and Tanner Sharp. Tanner Sharp usually not like himself qualifying outside the top 10. I'm not sure that's something we brought up, but Tanner Sharp in the back for right now. He has been making his way up, though. He is plus 4 spots from where he started. Same thing with Connor Berry. And another big mover that we have is Fernando Matos in that number 17. He's up 14 spots, and it is showing. He just got his driver's license today, ladies and gentlemen. Well, not his first time getting his driver's license, but since he moved to the state of Florida, he's gotten his driver's license, and he's excited. He can't wait to go driving after this and be able to have a good time with that. Fernando Matos up 6 spots right now. Let's go on board with. Well, actually, there's a battle here for 4th place is David Wilson and Derek Castor still going side by side. Let's go on board with that number 29 of Joe Torres and take a look at this action here from his front bumper. You can hear Joe Torres struggling to pick up the gas there on the inside of the corner when he was going side by side with David Wilson. Advantage going to the number 20 machine. Joe Torres being a rookie. This is going to be his first season in this league, so can't wait to see what this guy can do in the league. And he's already doing stuff. He's up 3 spots. He's currently plus 3 in 6th place. Right behind him is going to be Kyle Zimmer in that number 25 machine. He's a driver of Protege Racing and Joe Torres Racing, so that actually is his boss right up ahead of him. Let's take a look. David Wilson going side by side with Eddie Hawks. No, not quite exactly. David Wilson's going side by side with Joe Torres. That is for sure happening. Joe Torres trying again, as I believe that's the 77 of Luke Nupp, just pounded the outside wall. He's got heavy right side damage. He has, we saw him get tight in 3 and 4 on lap number 1, make contact with Christopher Birch, who is on track, but he's currently 2 laps down. At number 77 of Luke Nupp in the outside wall, and he's going to be hemorrhaging some spots until he can get that fixed. These drivers have 3 fast repairs. Let me double check that before I get called a liar, but I believe these drivers have 3 fast repairs. Where is the general chat? Oh, I am a liar. These drivers have 2 fast repairs. 70% fuel, so these guys can go about 35 to 45 laps at the 10 lap difference. So, you know, they need to manage. Christopher Birch had to use his fast repair, so he's down 1. He only has 1 remaining. The rest of the drivers, with the exception of maybe Nate Catilla and maybe a couple other drivers who were involved in that incident, they're going to be needing to. They probably had to use their fast repairs. But the majority of the drivers still have both of their fast repairs. Let's take a look and see what battles are ongoing. That 12 there, Caster, is itching to get past Wayne Lowe. Let's take a look and see what lap times they've. Caution's out. I could have sworn I saw somebody spinning, and they did it. Kyle Zimmer, number 25 machine, has gone around. Oh my goodness. He has some damage. You can see right there. Man, that racing looks good. Well, let's go back and see just what happened there. 25 going side by side with that number 45. Eddie Hawks at 77 gets in the wall in the entry of the corner and finds himself 3 wide, not really anywhere the 25 really wanted to be. And that looks like a fast repair, honestly. That's a lot of damage. Ooh, that's a real shame. Let's go back and look at it from onboard, number 25 machine. So you saw it right there. Number 25 had to check up when that 77 hit the outside wall, entering the corner as these drivers are going down Pier Road right now. Unfortunately, they ended up going 3 wide. I'm not sure that 77 expected him to be there, and that ended up causing a collision there in the middle of the corner with the 25 spinning around. Fernando Matos decided to stay out. He hasn't pitted yet at all, so he's got 17 lap old tires. So not sure if this is to lead a lap. Thomas Weiss stayed out too. I'm not sure if that was to lead a lap or if that was, an actual strategy to see what these guys all have in store for us tonight. Who's gonna win this battle of Pier Road? The number 45 of Eddie Hawks might be starting this race in third. Might be starting it in first if Fernando Matos and Thomas Weiss decide to stay out of that 77. Goes really loose trying to exit the pit road. Wow, that was crazy. Let's take a look at that again. Luke Nupp. Let's see if we can find where he left pit road. Here we go. Let's take a look. He's getting his tires. And he's going. That wheel spin is still going. He tries to get back on the gas, but it's too much. He spins his wheel again, almost makes contact at 29. Almost spins out in front of Tanner Sharp, and honestly, no harm, no foul. I don't think it's going to be an issue for these tires this early on. Okay. Let's see if Fernando Matos goes down Pier Road this time by to see if it was to lead a lap or not. No, it actually looks like he's staying out there. This is strategy. These drivers have 10 sets of tires. It's not like they're struggling for tires, but yeah, they have 10 sets of tires. Let's actually see if the pace car lights are going to go off. No, they're still on. Let's go see if we can have a quick chat with our current race leader, Fernando Matos. All right, Fernando, you got a copy?
Copy.
Hey, Fernando, congratulations on getting your Florida driver's license. I know it's been a struggle. Right now, you are the race leader. You decided to stay out. Both you and Thomas Weiss decided to stay out. Was this, is this part of your strategy? What made you choose to stay out with 17 lap old tires?
Yeah, so with the points format, we are running that gives 5 points to lead the lap. It pays out to lead the lap, but I know I'm gonna be slow, but I'm thinking of the championship table by staying out right now.
All right. Smart thinking. It's still early in the race, so you can afford to drop back a little bit. And, you still save a set of tires. I doubt that everybody's going to be using 10 sets of tires, but just in case, you already have that advantage. But I believe we're going to be getting one to go this time by Fernando Matos. Is there anything you want to say before we go back to green?
I have my license, baby.
Yeah, you got your license. All right, we'll
Thank
see you
you.
later, Fernando. Good luck out there tonight. You got one more lap to go before this restart. You go ahead and move Fernando back into the correct chat, and I believe the correct chat is going to be free roam. There he goes. 1 to green. Before we continue this amazing race, already 19 laps in the book. I can count, okay? I try. 19 laps are in the book. We're going to be restarting on lap number 20. We're going to have 111 laps to go. This is interesting. I didn't expect to see people going down, well, people electing to stay out. We see Fernando Matos and Eddie Hawk. Actually, no, pardon me, Thomas Weiss. Thomas Weiss elected to go down Pier Road. So everybody has gone down Pier Road except for Fernando Matos. So that's real interesting. Real interesting indeed. He got his bonus 5 points, and that's what he said. He's concentrating on maximizing how many points he can get, and if he can do this strategy to guarantee him to lead a lap this early on, by the time we get to halfway, he would have probably recovered. So smart thinking for Fernando Matos. That's a big brain move. That's a big brain move. Pace truck is out. Fernando Matos is going to be getting back on the gas pedal. Hopefully he doesn't spin his tires. Let's take a look and see if he's going to drop like a rock or if he's going to hang on for a while. Green flag is back out. The number 34, Wayne Lowe, gets a good restart on the outside line, getting some help with the number 20 of David Wilson. 3White TV, second favorite Canadian. I'm kidding. I don't really know who's the favorite Canadian for 3White TV. Fernando Matos is dropping back. He's electing to go to the inside. Tanner Sharp was following him. Almost seemed like it would have been a little disastrous, but wow, these guys are going 3-wide here on 3White TV. Very, very early as the green flag is out. Wayne Lowe still continuing to lead. He's led the most laps tonight. Hasn't led them all, but currently Wayne Lowe with a very hot, speeding hot David Wilson. He's fast. We saw him kick some butt in the clash, getting that win, but right now he's on the heels of number 34 of Wayne Lowe. Tanner Sharp going side by side, trying to get as many spots as he can. He's currently the biggest mover of the race, +7 from where he started. He is currently in 8th place. Tanner Sharp from Sharp Motorsports trying to get more and more spots as Wayne Lowe just sets the new fastest lap. Oh, not sure if Tanner Sharp hit the wall or something, but they all kind of dove into the inside lane there. That's the wrong person. There's the right person. Tanner Sharp with his camo machine. I almost couldn't see him there for a moment as he's right up the rear bumper of Dakota Moore. Oh no, that's a spin out. There, a lot of guys are going off track right now. I'm not sure what's happening. There's a wreck out there. Caution should be out. Caution's out. Oh my goodness, the number 9 machine's wrecked. Thomas Wise was involved. I don't know if these are 2 separate incidents or what, but that was very unfortunate. Let's see what happened there. I know, that was a lot. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look at Billy Wise first. I'm not sure if something happened up front or it's just the first driver that's name popped up. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, that 28 hit the outside wall. Oh no. Oh, let's take a look at that again. 28's gonna get tight on the exit of the corner. Back into 25. Oh no, he actually made contact with the 25. Goes up, hits the 32, and is unable to recover as he comes back up on the racetrack. Wow, another driver takes flight. Not sure who that was. That may have been Berardi. Maybe Connor Berry? Let's take a look. No, that's not Connor Berry, sorry. It may have been Sean Derryman. Let's go take a look at the number 09 machine there with the onboard gyro cam. Taking a look. Oh my goodness, he took flight. Oh, he must be all hurt inside. That's a lot of damage. Wow. And that's a dead motor too. I think he had to take a tow. Take a look at, let's go on board with Fernando. Let's go on his nose cam, see what he saw. I'm not sure if he took any damage on that one. No, I think the wreck was way too far ahead. You can hear him slowing. Wow, that was actually somebody else. Okay, that was not Sean that ended up flying through the air. I have to see who that was. I do not know. Was it Billy Wise? It was not Billy Wise. We were looking at Billy Wise. It was somebody else. Was it Johnny Berardi? It may have been Johnny Berardi. Oh my goodness, it was Johnny Berardi. All right, let's take a look at that one more time. Here's on board the gyro cam. Oh, he almost made it too. Oh, he got way too high and iRacing kicked him out. That's a real shame. That's a real shame indeed. Let's see if we can talk to one of these drivers that were involved. Oh, let's talk to Johnny Berardi. We saw him get involved from that, and he took flight. Johnny, this is Carlos from 3 White TV. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
And you're the second driver tonight to get their pilot's license. What's going through your head right now?
Man, that was a wild ride. I'll tell you what. It just completely wild. I couldn't believe it. But it is what it is. So I'm out of fast repairs now. So I'm just gonna take it as it goes and see how I finish.
Wow, like you're out of fat. Oh, that's a real shame. But that's fine. As long as you hang out and try to take care of the truck and hopefully not get involved, you're going to be looking pretty good out there. That being said, we wish you good luck. And, man, you're the second driver to take flight. That's usually not something that you guys want to see. But the fact that you're still out there, you're a couple laps down, but you're probably going to be okay if you just stay out of trouble.
Yes, sir. That's what I plan on doing.
All right. We wish you good luck. We'll talk to you later.
All right. Thanks.
All right. So that was the number 99 of Johnny Berardi, who is back on track. Of course, we saw he is, I believe, a lap down, 23:46. Yeah, he is. He's 2 lap downs actually. So lots of damage for this guys, and we're still green. Let's see if we can talk to somebody else. Yeah, let's bring in Sean. Where is he? I do not see him. I don't see him at all. Oh, there he is. Sean, you just popped right in here. Sean, you kind of took mini flight. You didn't really get up in the air, but you still flipped over, barrel rolled around for a couple seconds, and I think your engine blew. You may have to take a tail. What happened there?
Well, I tried to make it through and just didn't. There isn't really anything that could change it, but finally back out on track after 4 minutes of repair, so we'll see how this goes.
Right now you find yourself 2 laps down. You got 1 lap to go before they go green, so hopefully by the time you catch back up. What's your plan right now? Do you still have a fast repair to use?
I got 1 more fast repair, like 7 more tires, so I'm gonna try to take it easy here. We still got 100 some laps left, so top 15's the goal.
All right.
Fine.
All right, that sounds good. We wish you good luck, Sean. Where should I move you?
River Motorsports. All the way at the bottom.
There you go. All right, that was Sean Derriman. Not sure why I couldn't see him trying to make himself and catch back up to the field before they go back to green. They're currently in the backstretch. And we're going to be restarting with, I believe, 104 laps to 103 laps to go. Hey, I'm really good at math, okay? When we do math here, okay? You have to understand. I failed math in college 4 times, but we're going back green. Base truck is out. 103 laps to go, around there. Give or take a couple. And the number 20, Eddie Hawks, is gonna just cruise right on by as he accelerates and gets already a 2, 3, maybe 4 car length lead or truck length lead as number 29 and 45 battle side by side. Advantage to number 29 or Joe Torres. Side by side, these guys go around 4th, 5th, I believe 6th. We're going side by side. The majority of the field is singling out, but the number 12, Derek Castor, taking a look at the inside of number 45 machine, that 45 Chevy of Eddie Hawks. Side by side they go. That advantage goes to the 45 because that's where you want to be when you exit the corner out there on the outside line to defend your position. David Wilson still leading, but that 29 Joe Torres is starting to catch up just slowly. He's there on his back bumper. Not quite enough momentum to be able to get by him, but Joe Torres is there. He is smelling, and he wants that lead as these guys are going side by side. The number 77 and the number 71 side by side. A battle of the 7s there as advantage goes to the 77. Let's take a look at one of the drivers we were talking about earlier, and that was the number... Wait, what? Where is it? Number 17, Fernando Matos. Matos is finding himself back up in 10th place. That caution worked out for him. It did wonders because now Oh no, that 71 hit the wall. Fernando Matos has to dive down to the inside. 71 is slow on the backstretch, but it's starting to pick up some momentum. Oh, he actually has a lot of rear end damage. Did the 77 make contact with him? No, I'm not seeing any contact. All right, I'm not sure what happened there to that. You know what? Let's take a look. It was Dakota. All right, let's take a look at Dakota here. Let's see what happened. Dakota already had the damage there going into the corner. The Lightning McQueen, ka-chow, Rusty's car, and just goes tight and hits the outside wall. So yeah, there was no other contact involved. It was just that. We're gonna take a look. This battle for the lead is it's starting to cool down just a little. Eddie Hawks and Derek Castor are still batting side by side, but they've inverted now. Number 12 is looking out there on the outside line. The 45 doesn't get the runoff on the exit of the corner. And the advantage is looking to go towards the number 12 of Derek Castor, who's getting some help with the 77 of Luke Knupp, as now the 77 is going side by side with the 45. How you doing, GOMTs? Sorry, GOM 1600. I apologize, I'm a little bit blind. I hope you're having a great day out there today. Cheering on Joe Torres, I believe. Joe Torres is currently in second, is actually losing some time to our current race leader, Dave Wilson. You can see these last couple laps. As a matter of fact, actually, I was wrong. Joe Torres was outrunning Wilson the last 3 out of the last 5 laps. But we're gonna see what it looks like this time by. Advantage goes to Torres, and Torres is there. Torres is getting ready to sniff the lead. He just needs a little bit more oomph, and he'll be there. That number 20 gets wow, that 20 got a really good run off the exit of the corner. That's gonna be a good lap for Wilson compared to Torres. And Derek Castor is there, finally getting by that 45. Same thing with the 77. These two trucks have been slowly moving up, and they're working their way up there to get more and more positions and maybe get a crack at the lead, as that 12 was looking on the outside, looking on the inside, staying on the outside line of that number 29, Joe Torres. Joe Torres can't really do anything right now except for hopefully defend, but of course, at lap 35, we have less than 100 laps to go. It's still a little bit early, all right? As that number 77 looks to the inside of the 12. 12 couldn't go anywhere. 77 got a really good dive into the corner because the number 12 really couldn't drive it in there as deep as he wanted to, considering the fact that Joe Torres was there slowing it down for him. But now that 12 of Derek Castor is going side by side with that number 29. Advantage may be for the 12 exiting the corner. This is where you want to be, on the outside line, getting a good run off the exit of the corner. We're going to have a new second place truck driver, and that might be the number 12, Derek Castor. If he can clear him going into 3, side by side, they continue. That number 12 is cleared. The number 29, 77, following in the footsteps of that number 12 Ford. As now that 20 has a new second place driver to worry about. A Ford teammate. Now number 12, Derek Castor, is past number 29. Same thing with the 77. 77 is also past the 29. It should end the exit of that corner. And now the 12 and 77 are looking to get the lead from David Wilson and that 20 machine, 20 unsponsored machine. If you want to put your name on that number 20 truck, he's a good driver. He may win you a championship. Joe Torres dropped 2 positions from there as the battle continues for the race lead. Could it be the 12? Could it be the 77? We don't know right off the bat, but that number 20 has his hands full, trying to contend and hold on to the lead. Lap number 38 of 130. We are still early into this battle as he's hit the wall. Just a little scrape the number 20 did. 20 has some right side damage. I want to say, put a question mark next to that statement, as that 12 drove it in there deep, but not deep enough. As that number 20 is going to get a good run on the exit of the corner, despite the fact that he may have some right side damage. Continuing, that 77 elected to stay with the 20 and not follow the number 12, as now that 77 is on the outside line of the 12. More drivers passing around a little bit in the back of the field, but it's this battle for the first 2 spots that's capturing our hearts right now on lap number 39. 77 thought about going down low, elected to stay, and is actually going to be running that Kyle Larson line of approval all the way up high with the 12 following in footsteps. That number 29, Joe Torres, is actually still there. Not sure if his tires are getting up to snuff or if these guys are slowing themselves down, battling for the lead as Luke Nupp may have just led that lap. Side by side, they go for the lead into corner number 1. And advantage goes to that 77 as we have a new race leader. David Wilson lost the lead, and he's quickly losing time to that 77. I wonder how that 12 and 29 are going to react to knowing how much time they're losing. 29, Joe Torres looking on the inside. He is back, and he is side by side with Wilson once again, but this time it is for second place. $12 and $29 still going strong. That battle for third right now. This is where it's at, and this is where these guys are trying to do the best they can while these guys continue to go side by side. Eddie Hawks and Wayne Lowe are now battling. Wayne Lowe, who was our pole sitter, dropped back. He got some tires on lap number 25. So right now, the driver with the freshest tires is Luke Nupp. From that round of pit stops is the current race leader. He last pitted on lap 24. Then it's Wayne Lowe, and then after that, it's Fernando Matos, Kyle Zimmer, and Thomas Wise. And look and seeing what other battles are going on. That 12 and 29 is starting to die out. 29 all the way up near the wall. Didn't hit it though. This is the closest battle on track right now. This battle for fourth, maybe third. I'm sorry, I apologize. This battle for third, maybe second, as now the 12 is looking to the inside of that 29. All these drivers have the same laps on their tires, with the exception of Luke and the exception of Wayne Lowe, who's right there looking on the inside. He's got fresh tires. He has the skill to do this. He's looking to the inside and may be passing a couple drivers in the process. Let's go on board in that gyro cam and just see from his point of view what he's doing. A little out there, I apologize. Side by side, that 12 and 20 are still going. Number 20, David Wilson, now on the outside line. Number 12 of Derek Casser on the inside line. Advantage to the 12, but on the exit of the corner, you can see that run that 20 has. That outside line bringing the momentum, and David Wilson, almost smacking the wall, is able to get a run with the number 45, Eddie Hawks, pushing his rear bumper, going into turn 3 and 4, and might be almost clear that 12. Lots of space between them. These guys are not battling each other with side draft, considering the fact that that's a part of the new package that these guys have been enabled. But side by side, they continue to go. Luke Nupp has pulled away to a 2-second. I'm a liar. I'm a bad liar. He's pulled away to a 1-second lead over Joe Torres, who's just smacked the wall. Wow. That may not have been that hard, but he still smacked that wall, and he has some damage there. And Wayne Lowe might be itching to get another spot there to bring him into second. And he wants that lead. He started on the pole. He led some laps. He knows he can win tonight's race. But right now, that 77 of Luke Nupp is pulling away just slowly, but he's pulling away. Let's take a look at the lap time history there between Nupp and Torres. with the exception of that last lap, it's looking like Torres is catching back up. But now Wayne Lowe is going side by side, and Wayne Lowe currently has second place. Looking on the inside, he actually fully took second place there, as we have a new second place driver. That's number 34 truck of Wayne Lowe, up to second now. Luke Nupp's lead is shrinking now that Wayne Lowe has taken that spot. And it's obvious that his tires may be coming to an end. They're gonna look at those laps. Oh my goodness, it's looking green as they're going side by side there for the race lead. Number 34 has the fresher tires. Joe Torres there. I don't know how, but he's taking care of his tires and he is looking for the lead. He last went down pit road on lap 16. Wayne Lowe and Nupp on lap 25 and 24 respectively. But now it's a battle between the number 34 and the 29, as that 77's tires are cooked. Wayne Lowe using the outside wall just to angle himself correctly, as we had a couple drivers going down pit road, and I believe Connor Berry may have retired. No, he's just shown down in pit road. Tanner Sharp down in pit road. These are some green flag pit stops. We were told 35 to 45 laps of fuel, and we're starting to see these drivers start to go down pit road right now. It's actually, a matter of fact, let me go ahead and pull up the, oh, I don't have that anymore. Never mind. I gotta add that. We're trying out a new graphics package, just to make it simpler for us, and that's one of the things that we do not have on this package. But that 29 and the 34, but the 34 of Wayne Lowe now has the race lead. Wayne Lowe back up to the top, but that 29 is battling up on the outside line. Wayne Lowe has given that outside line to the number 29. This may hurt him. We saw 29 dropping back, almost dropping like a rock earlier. But I guess he's just been taking care of his tires, because he's just passed a driver with almost 10 lap fresher tires than he did. And he's making it look almost easy, as the new race leader is number 29 of Joe Torres. More drivers have gone down pit road, including Dakota Moto, who's exiting pit road right now. Trying to see anybody else has gone down pit road. Number 45 of Eddie Hawks is down in pit road right now. Oh my goodness, that 77 was all the way up against that outside wall. He's going to lose a lot of time for sure, and he's going to continue to damage that truck. They already scraped the outside wall earlier, and right now, it's looking pretty bad. Well, actually, the damage doesn't look too bad, but he is still losing time to the current race leader and second place. So these two trucks, they're still keeping tabs on each other as they're getting ready to pass. I believe that may be the 99 of Berardi. Not too sure. Yeah, that's the number 99 of Berardi. Dropping down, letting these guys go by, trying to take a look at anybody. Oh, caution's out! Connor Berry involved. Oh, no. All right, well, let's take a look and see what happened. He had to take a tow to the pits. Not sure. He was on track, so this is after his pit stop. He went down pit road a couple laps ago, trying to maybe get by the one truck. Oh, wow. Not sure if he thought he was clear or what, but that's, he came down on that one. Doesn't look intentional. I just think it looks like he thought he was going to be clear by the time he got there, but that's heavy. Damn it, just take a look at it from the blimp view. The number 28 machine is going to get by the one truck up on the outside line, getting past Thomas Wise, who was actually ahead of him at the time. He may have thought he was clear. He wasn't, and contact happened. Meanwhile, these drivers are all going down pit road right now. Joe Torres, Wayne Lowe, Luke Knupp, all these drivers down in pit road. And this is working out perfect for all those drivers who stayed out. Doug McCollum, Tanner Sharp, Nick Catilla, Eddie Hawks, they are not happy. They just gave up a lot of track position, and it did not work out for them. Tanner Sharp specifically, he had to get the lucky dog, so he's going to be starting all the way in the back. Meanwhile, Nick Catilla, Eddie Hawks, Andrew Smith. Pardon me, Eddie Hawk. Whoa, Andrew Smith. What happened, Andrew? Oh, looks like something happened to Andrew Smith. Taking a look at that, he's exiting pit road. Oh, gave it too much beans. I think he saved it though. Not sure. Oh, still too much beans. Oh no. Oh no. On the bright side, he's gonna be able to use his fast repair though. Wayne Lowe has the lead right now. I want to see if I can bring him up. I just can't bring him up because something's up with Wayne's closet. That's the chat room he is in, but I can't seem to bring him up. Let's see who else we can talk to. We're still good to go on As always, if you guys have somebody you guys want us to talk to, feel free to put it out in chat. We'll get a quick word with him, if possible. Lights are still on, so these guys do have at least 2 more laps that they're going to be continuing to pace under the field, under a yellow flag condition. Let's bring in Joe Torres. We saw him battling for the lead with those old tires, and I kind of wanted to see how he was able to do that. Joe, you got a copy? Oh, it looks like Joe's slowing down on the field. Something may be happening, so we're just gonna go ahead and move him back so we don't bother him too much. So yeah, not sure. Something's happening with number 29 of Joe Torres, who's actually slowing down a lot. Something may be up. We're not sure. His car is running. The engine's running, so he has power, but he's not up to speed. He may try to go down pit road. Just not sure. I also think I moved him to the wrong area. I did move him to the wrong area. That's where he was supposed to be. All right, well, he's back up to speed now. Something must have been going on. But he's back up to speed now. Number 34 truck is all the way in the back bumper of that pace truck. And, well, it's all good. Remember, he's got the, hold on, did something just happen? Oh, no, did something just happen to Nate Catilla? I think something just happened to Nate. Was it the same thing we saw? Oh no, he probably had to let the leaders go by. He probably did not beat the leaders down pit road. So no, Nate Catilla's all good. I was a little scared there. Now I'm being told Brian Lowhead may have been involved in an incident, but no, he looks good too. Trevor's going to get ready to go back to green number 34, Wayne Lowe, itching to get back on the gas. Green flag is back out, and these guys are back up to speed. No contention for Wayne Lowe as he's pulled to a half-second lead almost immediately. David Wilson up to second place, getting by Derek Castor, as these guys are singly filed except for Chris Roberts, whose caution's out. Not sure what the caution. Oh no, I'm being short. Fernando Montes went down and took a tow. Something must have happened with our favorite. Oh my goodness, something happened to our favorite Brazilian. Oh no, let's go back a couple more seconds and see what maybe happened. Why is it not letting me? There we go. Okay, we're gonna get ready to look at the restart. So we're a little too far back, I've noticed. I think something happened in the middle of turns 1 and 2 to Fernando Matos. Had to take a tow. He disappeared. That is what happened. I think he may have had a connection issue because he'll pop back up. That would explain why he crashed. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's a real shame. Fernando Matos having some connection issues, may have been involved in an incident that we literally just could not see. So let's bring him in there. I'm sure he's not happy, but let's just get his point of view and see what happened. I'm assuming it's internet issues. Fernando, says Carlos, you got a copy? Fernando, says Carlos from 302, you got a copy? All right, I'm assuming his connection issues are still bad. He probably fully got disconnected and just hasn't been able to leave Discord or reset Discord, or something's going on. It's a real shame, but it's happening. Next restart, we're gonna go on board and listen in on the 4 of Nate Catilla with his sponsor Daniel Nelligan, and just gonna see, you know, what Daniel has to go through on a restart like this. Of course, Nate Catilla right now currently a lap down. Yeah, he is currently a lap down. But that doesn't mean we're still going to be neglected of racing action. So once we go back to green, we're going to go listen into that number 4 team spotter. So we'll be back. the lights are off in the pace car, going back to green for lap number 65. Once these guys finish lap number 65, that will be halfway into night's 130 lap, 200 mile Wise Guys 200. We saw Fernando Matos getting back on track, and he's well, he had to slow down and let the drivers go by. But currently, multiple laps down, 3 laps down in total. So it's a real shame for Fernando Matos. But we saw Chris Roberts did get 2 laps back, but it was early on when he was the only driver 1 lap down or more. So I don't think it's going to be as good for Fernando that it was for Chris. So tough luck indeed. Not a good start to the season for Fernando Matos, but if I know him, he's still having fun in general. He may be a little disappointed right now that this is happening, but under the good thing, he's happy to be there. And so am I, and hopefully so are all of you tuning in and watching these amazing guys have some fun on a Monday night for their and our pleasures. Pace truck is out. Number 34 is looking to get back to a good lead. And green flag is the number 34 gets a good run on the exit of his pace speed. I'm not sure where I was going with that, but the number 12 there, Caster, looking to the inside of that number 20, David J. Wilson, as Luke Knupp is now on the inside. New second place driver, number 12. That advantage is definitely looking on the inside for those restarts. 77 now looking underneath that 20 as they are side by side for third. Side by side, these drivers continue to go, as I'm also seeing Tanner Sharp and Billy Wise there going side by side. 4-6 as the advantage goes to Tanner Sharp. Even further back, we got some other good battles. We got a gaggle of trucks over there. Tanner Sharp leading this micro pack as it's now Joe Torres and Billy Wise. Joe Torres lost a couple spots there in that exchange, but the battle for the lead is maybe it's on the calmness section right now. That 12 is there. As a matter of fact, he may be looking on the outside line there, maybe trying to get a spot for the lead, trying to set himself up. Looking on the outside, he goes. The number 20 is going to follow him. The number 20, David Wilson on the outside, going to choose a lane there. He chooses the middle and ends up going back up top as Wayne Lowe is able to pull down and get a gap on the inside, but that gap is going to decrease the moment they get out of the backstretch, or they get out of the corner into the backstretch. Number 12 is there. He's going to look up high again, but that gap the 34 gets, driving it deep into the corner. He's able to pull off. Not this time by, as the 12 got a good run throughout the whole corner. And we have a new race leader. Number 12, Derek Casser, led that lap. But now it's a side-by-side battle for first, with 4 drivers getting involved: the 77, the 20, the 34, and the number 12. The number 14 of Ethan Thompson, last week's race winner, race number 1, victory number 1 for that driver. And he is looking at these guys in 5th place. What a photo! Ethan Thompson from Salisbury, Maryland, looking, getting ready, getting impatient. We are past halfway, and these guys have to show just a little bit more patience, and maybe things will go their way, as Derek Castor is now beginning to pull away from the rest of the group, as David Wilson is in second with Luke Knupp in third. Wayne Lowe has lost quite a few spots. What a fall from Grace, leading the race, and now he's going to get past. He looks like he might get passed for fourth by Tanner Sharp, and if things keep on getting worse, Ethan Thompson is also there to maybe get something done. As the battle for fifth, I didn't even know that happened. Tanner Sharp, currently our biggest mover, plus 10, is battling Thompson there. Almost made some contact in the corner, but Ethan Thompson get the advantage, and now Tanner Sharp no longer has the most passed drivers. It's now a tie between him and Thomas Wise, but he's getting passed by Wayne Lowe. I apologize, by Joe Torres, and now that puts Thomas Wise, the biggest mover, with Brian Lowehead tied for 9th. And Tanner Sharp only plus 8. Not that big of a stat, but it's something. As now that 20's looking down on the inside, trying to get that 12 loose. Doesn't get as much momentum as he wants, but he's there. Looking at the inside. No, not quite yet. Let's go on board and try to just see what that number 20 is doing. Let's try to get in his head. was a slight battle for a second as Luke Knupp tried to make his way there on the inside. Didn't work out for Luke as David Wilson had to lose some time to the race leader. But this battle between those top 3 guys are they're starting to separate from the rest of the field. Wayne Lowe has made himself back. Actually, no, he held his own, and he's still in 4th. Didn't get passed by Tanner. Didn't get passed by Ethan or Joe Torres. As now Tanner actually lost those 2 spots, who we documented earlier. He was up +10. Now he's up +8. And this battle for 5th, it's heating up. It's heating up between Joe Torres and Ethan Thompson. Advantage driving into the corner for that 29. Then that 14 is going to get a good run on the exit of the corner. One of the things we have to look out for is that 77 Luke Knupp. We saw him last run. Longer it went, the tighter his truck got. He kept on scraping the outside wall every little bit. I think he had to use a fast repair to get that damage fixed. So question is, will he be able to do the same thing again? As well, he may have gotten the wall there as we were talking about him. So sorry about that, Luke, if we accidentally jinxed you there or something. But at 77, trying to not get the wall this time by and try to stay there and get in contention. So something to note, Joe Torres as well. Joe Torres was gaining time on and even past a driver who had 10 lap fresher tires than he did. And he did so by dropping back early in the run and attacking towards the end of the run when those guys' tires all got worn out. He may be doing the same now as he's dropping spots. He was battling for 5th, and now he's currently in 8th, just got passed by the number 25 of Kyle Zimmer, as this battle for 3rd is now starting up between Wayne Lowe and the number 77 of Luke Knupp. '77 in the wall. He did what he didn't want to do. And I believe that may have also been Joe Torres up in the wall, as that 77's truck just got too tight trying to run that Kyle Larson line of approval. It did not work out for him. He's lost a spot to Wayne Lowe, and he may lose another spot to the 14 of Ethan Thompson. Tanner Sharp also not too far back to maybe try to do something, going side by side. 4th, 5th, this is a battle here between Tanner Sharp and Ethan Thompson. They continue to go side by side. Joe Torres is still looking there. He may also have some right side damage, or he was trying to avoid a possible damage. As battle for 2nd between number 20 of Dave Wilson and the number 34 of Wayne Lowe, our race pole sitter, as he is now trying to work his way back up through the field. Dropped back quite a few spots all the way down to 4th. Had to defend there for a while, and now he's in 3rd. As they're wrecking behind Luke Knupp, Tanner Sharp involved. Not seeing any caution, but Luke's car is destroyed. Caution's out. Number 14 also involved. Heavy damage for a bunch of these drivers. Let's take a look at the replay. Luke Knupp probably thought he was clear, wasn't. Tanner had nowhere to go there. And with that suspension broken on that 77, not much else you can do but stop the truck and wait for a tow. Here we go on board the gyro cam. He thinks he's clear. Oh, but he isn't. Oh man, heavy damage for that number 77. He's going to go a lap down, maybe more. As we're going to take a look at the issue, the contact there we saw with the 14, because that is what brought out the caution. So let's take a look and see what we can find. Something happened to Ethan Thompson. Is wow, my telemetry just stopped there for a moment. Ethan Thompson originally wasn't going to be involved, to be checked up, and number 25 of Kyle Zimmer really couldn't do anything else. He tried to slow down his, he also made contact with Tanner. Oh, those are 2 unexpected incidents he's had with Tanner. As 25 couldn't slow down too much and was involved. This was the reason for the caution, not the contact between number 25 and the number 77 and the 3 of Tanner Sharp. So wow, lots of damage for these guys out there. I wonder who still has fast repairs, who doesn't. It's not looking good for a lot of these guys. You're going to look at the exit. Chris Roberts is able to get a clean win. Exiting the corner, Derek Castor second, Wayne Lowe third, Eddie Hawks, Kyle Zimmer, Billy Wise, Tanner Sharp, Joe Torres. And this is going to be David Wilson in 9th and Brian Lowhead in 10th place. Let's get a quick word with one of these drivers. Let's talk to one of 3 White TV's favorite Canadians. Chris, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Chris, you got the race lead there with, I'm assuming, 2 tires or no tires and just fuel.
Well, earlier in the race, I had 2 tires on the right-hand side, so it looked like I'm doing good with that side, so I don't need to change it. So I took the left side because I needed it, so I took the left side tires.
Interesting. Well, hopefully that brings you some success. You're not running too bad. You're still running in the top 10. How's your truck just handling in general in this race, or what are your expectations for tonight?
I'm just gonna try and do whatever I can do right now. Right now, it's just the truck is really tight on this new pack that came out, the updates, and so it's a little tight right now. So we're not used to the high line at all or anything like that. We're just like between the good lines or between the low line or the middle line. That's it.
All right. Well, it's well said, Chris. You what's the plan right now? Are you gonna try to do the best you can to hold on to that lead, or are you gonna move over to the side and not try to put your truck at risk if they're faster than you and trying to get by you?
I try not to wreck, so I might just take it easy right now.
All right. Well, do you still have both of your faster pairs?
Say again, sir.
Do you still have your faster pairs?
I got 1 left.
You got 1 left. Well, that's better than I'm assuming some of these other drivers who unfortunately got involved in a couple incidents. But either way, we wish you good luck, and hopefully you get yourself a nice clean restart, and we'll talk to you at the end of the race.
Oh, thank you too.
All right, that was Chris Roberts. I'm going to go ahead and move him back to... Oh, I'm sorry, Chris. What chat are you in?
Pro Racing.
Yes, you are. Let me go ahead and move you there. All right, that was Chris Roberts. So I did say last time by the last restart we would be going... listening on board with Nate Catilla. I do apologize. I forgot to do that. Wow, what a beautiful image by Nate. So we're gonna go on board this gyro on this restart with Nate Catilla, and we're just gonna listen into what he and his spot are saying to you. He is now back in the lead lap, so that's good for him.
It's only right that we battled all the way back. The luck that we've been having the last couple of times that I spotted for you, man. All right, glad to be back on the lead lap after, passing. What was it? We passed up to like 12th, 11th there. So now this time it counts, Nate. This time it counts. So stay focused. We're going green this time by, so. And I don't think we might have to pit one more time. I'm not quite sure. We'll see how everything shakes out once we get some gas flowing through the engine. All right, I got eyes on the leader. Pace truck is off. Green, 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 green. You got one high, one to the outside, one still to the outside. Still there. Still there. You're drag racing them.
Whoa.
We are 15th right now. Yeah, you're clear all around. You are working on the car in front of you. It's the 14th place car of Brian Lowhead. Got a jumbled up mess up there in front of you, so. Let's just make our way up there. It looks like it's sorting itself out. In front of you right now. Let's see the relative. You got a lap down car in front of you. Sorry, I thought we passed for position. I didn't have a relative up. Guy in front of you is Andrew Smith. That is not for position. You got 2 cars in front of you before position. Well, let's be a little bit careful around these guys. Take that high line through 3 and 4 right here. Oh yeah, nice entry. Good exit. You're so good through 3 and 4, man. Keep it up. Take him high. Down low. It's the 87 not for position guy in front of you is Thomas Wise. That is for position 14th place. One high. One high. Clear up high. Still one in front of you though. Just cut him off. Might not be too happy about that. You are now in 14th place. In front of you, number 32, Billy Wise. Gonna go to the inside on him. Clear all around. Way to roll right through 3 and 4. Hey, stick to the middle of 3 and 4 though. You're way, way faster through the middle.
Yeah.
Alright, you are now trying to catch the number 66 of Brian Lowhead in 12th place. That will be for position.
Alright, well, you heard it there. That was the number 4 of Nate Catilla and his team with Daniel Nelligan. I apologize, Daniel, if I butchered your last name. He is the spotter that was relaying a bunch of information. Nate Catilla driving the 3YTV truck out there tonight. It's looking quite beautiful, may I say. You haven't missed much. Wayne Lowe has the race lead. Kyle Zimmer in 2nd place. Kyle looks like he repaired that damage he may have had when he made contact at the 14. Eddie Hawks in 3rd. David Wilson 4th. Tanner Sharp in 5th place. Tanner Sharp getting a real good recovery there from kind of going to the back a little bit. He's been making his way up. Currently up 10 spots, tied for the most tonight with between him and Brian Lowhead. Trying to take a look at what else these guys are doing. Not really seeing any other battles going. Wayne Lowe has the good lead. Kyle Zimmer in 2nd. He may be losing some time, not too much. Let's take a look at the just how much time he has been losing. Looks like Lowe has been faster 3 out of 5 last laps. Although it looks like lap 86 was real good for Kyle Zimmer. This time by, Lowe is starting to pull away. Oh, somebody's up in the wall back there. Not quite sure who that is. That's Ethan Thompson. Makes contact with the 29 of Joe Torres there. He got all the way up in the outside wall. Last week's race 1 winner. And coming into this race, your point leader. Hit the outside wall and is going to be losing a lot of spots. He is now up to, or down to 9th. Sean Derriman has gone down pit road. You can see that there in the tracker is Tanner Sharp looking down on the inside. Not quite yet. He's just going to push that number 20 of David Wilson. Tanner Sharp's going to get a really good run. Expect him to maybe do something this time by. He's going to look in the inside, or is he going to stay there and push on number 20 again? He's going to stay there and push that 20. He did not get as good of a run as he wanted, but he's there and on his way. Number 20, David Wilson, is now in third place between, has just passed Eddie Hawks, and now Eddie Hawks has to deal with a hard-charging Tanner Sharp. Does he have the outside line? He may, and he does. Tanner Sharp is now on the outside line, lap number 95 of 130. We have only a handful, well, actually more than a handful of laps left. I do apologize. But that 3 was able to make quick work of Eddie Hawks and Derek Castor. It's like Martinsville up here. Oh my goodness, you lose 1 spot, you lose 3 when you get moved out of the lane you want to be in, as Eddie Hawks has gone from 4th to 6th. We got a question on the chat from GOM 1600. Who has my favorite scheme other than Nate? That's all right, you know what? Let's go and look at all these paint schemes. All right, we got Wayne Lowe, nice, classic, almost Intimidator lookalike. I love it. Beautiful. It's simple, nice and clean. Same thing with Kyle Zimmer. There's some angles. There's some more color. It's nice and clean. Dollar General. It fits perfectly. David Wilson. What can I say? This guy needs a sponsor. This guy's a fast driver. He can contend for wins, as we saw with the Clash. You can sponsor him, you'll get your money in return. Tanner Sharp, I love camo, but it's just not for me. But I still love the scheme, though. All right, Derek Castor, wow, what a scheme. That is a beauty. So far, that's the front runner. And we have Eddie Hawks. Beautiful, simple. All right, no, it makes sense. Everything's there where it needs to be. Definitely a good scheme. Joe Torres, though, nice scheme. It's beautiful. It looks like one of the iRacing theme ones, which is perfect. They released some great themes. No problem with that number 29 scheme. Dakota. I like the scheme, but I don't like the rims. I'm sorry, Dakota. They don't really match. Not sure if that was an accident or I'm looking at the wrong scheme. It's okay, but it's a little too complicated for me. You got Ethan Thompson. Aside from the damage he has, this is a beautiful scheme. I can't complain about that. I love it. It's clear, it gets to the point, and it's simple too. Tom Johnson, red, white, and blue. That's all I got to say. Brian Lowhead with that white and blue 66 Busch beer truck. It's okay, not too bad, but it's definitely not the one I'm gonna go for. Nick Catella, I'm not allowed to talk about that one. We got everybody's favorite Canadian, or one of everybody's favorite Canadian, number 98, Chris Roberge. Oh my God, this is a beautiful scheme. This is just a beautiful scheme. It's complicated, but at the same time, it looks clean. That's my front runner. Thomas Wise, black and green Monster Energy. Nice and simple, gets to the point, and follows a real life one. I like it. Number 32. Now, this is a truck you would see in real life. This is a truck I would see in real life. This is beautiful. Nice and simple. Second place right now. Andrew Smith. Nice scheme for G Fuel. Believe that's his sponsor. No, I apologize. It's M18. M18 is his side sponsor. His main sponsor is Milwaukee. I like the scheme. I love the colors. It's good out there. Brandon Matos, another simple scheme. It gets to the point. Unfortunately, he's not running as good as he wants to. Johnny Berardi, another simple. This looks like an old school scheme, and I love it. All right, Sean Derriman. All right, Sean. I like you, but it's a little complicated. It's a little hard to read. The scheme itself is good though, but it doesn't really mix well with the sponsors. But still, it's a nice looking truck. Take a look at the number 9 of Tim Masters. It's chromed out, no sponsors, number 9 with tape. So if you want to sponsor number 9 to Tim Masters, not a bad idea to do so either. Luke Knupp is off the track. Doug McCollum is off the track too. Connor Berry, he's also off the track. So my winner is Chris Roberge. So Gio, that's who I pick for my favorite scheme tonight. Tanner Sharp is able to get to third place now. He is now the biggest mover of the night, plus 12. The next up in line would be plus 9. It's tied between Brian Lowhead and Thomas Wise. And those two trucks can still pass more drivers because they're 12th and 14th respectively. So it's still anybody's game for who's gonna pass the most drivers. And yeah, Gio, number 98 is a beauty. What about yours? From what you saw, what was your favorite? Taking a look, Joe Torres may be having some connection issues. He's coming in and coming out. So that may not be too good for Joe, as looks like Eddie Hawks is getting passed by that 9, but I believe the 9 this is not for position. The 9 has fresher tires. And it looks like Gio has decided to go with the number 25 of Kyle Zimmer. Not a bad scheme, really. It isn't a bad scheme. It's good. I personally like that number 99. Second place ain't too bad. 32, I don't know. That 32, second place is a tie between the 32 and the number 99. As more drivers down pit road, Kyle Zimmer, Derek Castor, Eddie Hawks, Brian Lowhead. Oh, Brian Lowhead up in the wall. He had an issue there trying to slow down for pit road, and he's got some heavy damage. Taking a look at that. See just what happened to him. He had too much speed. He had too much beans there going down. He give it too much beans on the brake? He gave it too much beans on the brake. Oh no. That's not too bad though. He'll be able to recover from that in terms of damage. Tanner Sharp, Joe Torres continue to stay out. David Wilson has gone down pit road with Wayne Lowe. These two drivers. This is interesting. Tanner Sharp stayed out. So the question is he going to go down pit road right now? Gio saying 24 has the best scheme, but he's on honeymoon right now. That's right. The number 24. Number 24, Joshua Riddle, is not going to be coming in because he's in a honeymoon. So congratulations to him. You know what? That deserves a kazoo. Congratulations on getting married. Ethan Thompson, Dakota Moda, Nate Gatella down pit road. Thomas Wise also down in pit road. Tanner Sharp is continuing to stay out there. I'm not quite sure what his strategy is, but he's staying out there, and this may cost him unless... Oh, now he's going down pit road. I don't know. I don't think he stayed out long enough. This may end up hurting him a lot more than he thinks. So Dennis Sharp now down in pit road. Joe Torres is taking the lead. He's staying out. Tom Johnson also out. Oh man, Joe Torres is having some connection issues. It looks like. I would like to put a camera on him, but he's coming in and out so much. It's a little nauseating. But Tom Johnson currently in second, stayed out. Chris Roberge and Billy Wise have all continued to stay out. So that leaves fifth and back. And right now, currently, Tanner Sharp is in fifth. But that's going to be transferred over to Kyle Zimmer as there he goes. And he's going to go right by Tanner Sharp. That's a lot of time. As Derek Castor just posted the fastest lap of the night. Wow, Derek Castor currently a 30.75 as you saw it there on the screen. Fast lap. But I believe Kyle Zimmer is going to be getting the lead once everybody cycles through. He's gonna have a big lead compared to others like Wayne Lowe, Derek Castor, David Wilson, and Tanner Sharp. Chris Roberge continuing to stay out. I'm not sure if he may be thinking about going all the way. They have 20 laps remaining in this race. It doesn't seem like he's saving as Tom Johnson goes down pit road. So I think that Chris Roberge is just hoping for a caution. That's what I'm assuming. That's kind of what he needs right now, a caution, and then that'll, especially in a couple more laps, when everybody will kind of cycle through, and then Chris will pretty much get the lead. If not, then he'll be able to pass the drivers who did stay out there on that caution, with some ease, maybe. Not guaranteed to win, but he needs a caution for him to have a chance. Billy Wise has now gone down pit road. Kyle Zimmer has a really big lead over Wayne Lowe right now. That is a 2-second lead. It's a big distance there Kyle Zimmer has on the rest of the field once Chris Roberge goes down pit road, should there not be a caution. Question is just how many laps does Chris have? It's going to be real interesting indeed. Kyle Zimmer now 14 seconds behind Chris Roberge, your race would-be leader, who still has a 2-second gap on Wayne Lowe. Essentially, take a look and see how that is looking like. Looks like Wayne Lowe, with the exception of the last 2 laps, is actually running faster lap times. But now Kyle Zimmer is looking to pick up the pace a little. Not sure if Wayne Lowe ran into traffic, because Wayne was pretty much getting a lot. He was gaining by a lot. He was gaining by a couple, by I believe a tenth. Those laps that he was good at, that he was fast at, I should say. And then those last 2 laps, they were kind of the same. So not sure if he had some issues there on pit road, on traffic. And yeah, it kind of looked like maybe Wayne Lowe had an issue on traffic, because that last lap was kind of back up to par, 1/10 of a second faster there, and Wayne Lowe is looking to catch up to this would-be leader, as Chris Roberge is still staying out there. The last time he went down pit road was on lap 80, and we're gonna do some math here, okay? Lap 80, he goes down pit road. 80 to 100 is 20, plus another 10 is 30, plus 6 is 36. He's gone down 36 laps. And I'm being told 35 to 45 laps on fuel. So I do not think he can go all the way, but I think he can probably hold out for maybe 5 or so more laps, give or take a couple. So he needs a caution. He needs a caution, and he needs it bad. Yeah, Gio saying, if no caution, Kyle's too good to give up a lead that big. And I would agree, Kyle's a really good driver. Wayne Lowe is gaining on him, but I don't think it's going to be enough. But that being said, it's not going to matter if we do get a caution. But for the time being, Chris Roberge is hoping, praying on a yellow flag to come out, and something that he doesn't get involved, because Kyle Zimmer is gaining. It's gonna get to the point where Kyle Zimmer is gonna pass him. He's only 8 seconds behind Kyle Zimmer. To pull up the tracker there on the other side. It's interesting, and actually something you guys haven't seen in a while, or actually ever maybe. We're gonna pull up the gap ticker, which is already up there on the left side of your screen. We're also gonna put the horizontal ticker with intervals, so you're gonna be seeing numbers that are a little bit off. The numbers you are seeing is actually, wow, Chris Roberge has gone down pit road. That is going to be it for Chris Roberge's attempt at hoping for a caution with 11 laps to spare. Kyle Zimmer is your current race leader, and Wayne Lowe has gained well over a second since the last time we talked to him. He's right there. There's nobody else ahead of him. Wayne Lowe is on a mission. So I was talking on the horizontal ticker, you're going to be seeing numbers that, like, for example, Wayne Lowe 1 second, Tanner Sharp 2 seconds, and then we style driver with 1/10 of a second. That's because that ticker is using the Formula 1 style intervals. So it's the number you see is how far back they are from the driver ahead of them for position. So don't think it's broken or something. That's by design. Wayne Lowe, though, is in a mission. Let's try to pull up some comparisons there and see just, what so we can visualize what's going on. That is how much Wayne Lowe has been gaining. That's the gap. It's been decreasing every single lap. Wayne Lowe, he'll get there. I think he's going to get there for sure. Question is, will he have... Caution's out! Yellow flag is out 2 laps after Roberts needed it. Oh my goodness, what a shame. And it's looks like it's Wilson? Wilson wasn't. Oh, big damage. Wilson, heavy damage. He's dropping smoke. I see another driver. Not sure who that is. Trying to take a look. It may be Thomas Weiss. Thomas Weiss is also dropping smoke. Oh, that is not good. Not good. There's another driver out there dropping smoke. Not sure who that is. Might be. No, it's not Johnny Berardi. I'm not sure. Wow. All right, well, let's take a look and just see what happened. Number 1 had an issue, hit the outside wall, and David Wilson really couldn't do anything else. Oh no. Wow. That sucks. Let's go on board David Wilson. Oh, that wreck already happened there. Ooh. He hit that a ton. Slow it down and look at it from above. All right, let's pick it back up again. See, the one there hits the outside wall of 20. He's already shown us his lane. He can't do anything about that. He gets involved. He gets heavy damage there. And really not much else he can do. As that one almost flips on over. Heavy damage to 20, and we're going to see if he will be able to repair that, as a bunch of the drivers are down in pit road right now. Wayne Lowe, Eddie Hawks, Derek Castor, Kyle Zimmer, Dakota Moda, Joe Torres, Ethan Thompson, everybody's down pit road. Chris Roberts got the lucky dog. So the strategy didn't work out, and he's going to be starting at the tail end of the field. Not really how he wanted it to go, but he's thinking if he waited a couple more laps. Oh man, that would have been something indeed. That would have really worked out. Unfortunately, it didn't. Now we have Brian Lowhead, Tom Johnson, Kyle Zimmer, Tanner Sharp, David Wilson, your top 5. I apologize. It looks like Wayne Lowe is 4th and Tanner Sharp is 5th. Actually, David Wilson's passing a lot of drivers. I think he may have gotten a speeding penalty. It's a real shocker if that's the case. All right, well, right now, Brian Lowhead has the lead. He may be going down pit road, though, giving it to Tom Johnson. Tom Johnson also going down pit road. Kyle Zimmer's going to have your lead, followed by Wayne Lowe, Eddie Hawks, Tanner Sharp, and Derek Castor. You know who we haven't talked to today? We haven't talked to Tanner Sharp, driver of that number 3 machine. Wait a moment. Where's that 3 machine? I can't see here. Oh, right there he is. He's in the camo truck. Tanner, how are you doing today?
How's it going?
Oh, it's going okay here. How about you? You're currently in 4th, plus 11. You've been moving up and down all race, and you're here with less than 7 laps to go on a restart, but probably 5 or 6 to go. You know, what's on your head right now?
Just wish that caution would have came out, because I think we were gaining on the leaders. We had the freshest tire, the 2 guys ahead, and all of a sudden that caution came out. I don't know what for, even if it was an accident, I don't know, but just wish it didn't come out. Kind of now everybody's on fresh tires, and it basically saved Kyle because he was on the freshest tires. So as of right now, we're just gonna have to try to hold that top line the best we can. The bottom line's more superior on the first lap, but after the first lap, man, get to that high line as quickly as you can and guard it.
What's the well, you say you're gonna try to guard that outside line. What do you think your chances are right now, starting this restart on 4th?
I honestly don't even know. We're just going to have to take this green flag and find out what happens. Some of the guys on the bottom side of the racetrack are going to get that run if I can't get to the inside right away for the first lap. Otherwise, I'll be stuck on this high line the best I can, just trying to make some runs and trying to make something happen with a few laps to go.
All right, well, 2 more questions. One is on a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it to pass?
Repeat that, please.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how hard is it to pass?
Very hard, because when a guy, for example, when I was behind David Wilson for that longest time, he was just protecting the outside row. I could take the inside, but I mean, the truck pushes so hard, so bad, it's so tight that you can't complete the pass. So you really need the outside line to make it work. I get runs on Dave, but I can't get by him, so it's very tough right at the moment.
All right, last question is, do you have any fast repairs remaining?
Oh yeah, I got one. I have
All right.
one, and I got 3 sets of tires left.
Oh, well, yeah, tires aren't going to be an issue now. We wish you good luck, and we'll talk to you when this race is over.
Sounds good, thank you.
All right, well, you heard it there from the number 3 of Tanner Sharp. He's disappointed that caution came out, and pretty much says if he doesn't get up high enough and not lose too much positions, then he may be able to get something there, but this caution pretty much saved Kyle Zimmer. We are going to go on a restart here on lap number 126. Not too many laps remaining. It's going to be 5 to go. When we go back to green, the question is, will these guys be able to race it all the way home and clean? Base truck is going to get ready to leave. Base truck is off, and we're going to be seeing Kyle. Is he going to take off? Wait, or somewhere in the middle, as crossing the restart line, waiting towards the end, he's gonna restart. That inside line, Tanner called it, is very, very sharp. 34 is able to get cleared, but Tanner is not, as he's gonna be losing 1 spot to the 45. Well, he was already behind the 45 essentially, but he's also gonna lose a spot to the 12, as the 12 is looking on the inside of Caster, as now Wayne Lowe's looking on the inside of Kyle Zimmer. Big mistake by Kyle, giving the outside line to Wayne. Wayne is gonna drive it in there deep, as he's side by side there with number 25, but the advantage goes on the inside line. Tanner Sharp is battling on the outside for 4th. I thought he was a goner, but he still has it. He is side by side right now for 3rd place, as Kyle Zimmer, Wayne Lowe continue to battle it out. Advantage continuing to stay with Kyle Zimmer, but Tanner Sharp and Eddie Hawks, it's looking good for Tanner if he can just hang on a little bit. Wayne Lowe is looking down in the inside, driving it in there, not deep enough, as the 25 is going to hold on to the momentum on the outside line and continue to lead the race with 3 laps to go. Tanner Sharp building a run there. Building a run, the question is, wow, what a fast lap by Tanner Sharp, 30.719. That's the fastest lap of the night. Tanner Sharp proving that he wants to win, and he is there, 3rd on the back bumper of the number 34, Wayne Lowe. Can't do anything. We talked to him. He said it was hard to pass. He couldn't do anything. When he was stuck behind the number 20 of David Wilson, he would get runs, but he couldn't do anything because these drivers protected the outside line. Tanner Sharp in 3rd, but he wants to be in the lead. He knows he had a shot to win the race, and he feels cheated. Well, not cheated, but he feels disappointed that the caution came out. He feels it threw away a chance for a win. And right now, Kyle Zimmer, draft dodging there on the backstretch, is going to do the best he can to hang on for just a couple more corners, as we are on 3 and 4, and we're going to be seeing the last lap. Kyle Zimmer has this race on the line. He knows what to do. He doesn't make mistakes. If he gets past now, it will be because of a mistake. It will be something that he did wrong. But right now, Kyle Zimmer has the lead, going through 1 and 2. 2 sets of corner, 1 set of corner remaining. 3 and 4. Kyle Zimmer's got a good run. Will Wayne Lowe try something? Wayne can't do anything. Tanner Sharp running on the outside line. Make it to the outside of Wayne Lowe. Wayne on the inside, but Kyle Zimmer is going to win tonight. Wise Guys 200. Well, you saw right there an epic burnout from Kyle Zimmer himself. Is let's go and take a look at your race results there before we can continue on with the post race stuff and then talk to a couple drivers out there and see who's up for interviews and whatnot. Let's take a look at these results. Let's go ahead and bring them up. Let's hide the ticker and just go over them right now. All right. Well, Kyle Zimmer, of course, obviously won the race, was able to beat out Wayne Lowe as Tanner Sharp was battling side by side with Wayne Lowe there at the end. Eddie Hawks will be finishing in 4th place. Excuse me, I just realized something here is missing. There we go. Ethan Thompson finishing in 5th, gets himself a top 5. Derek Castor finishing 6th. Joe Torres, David Wilson, Nick Tilla rebounding back from being a couple laps down. Dakota Moda finishing in 10th there. Brian Lowe had 11th, Tom Johnson 12th, Chris Roberge in 13th with Billy Wise and Thomas Wise in 14th and 15th. Fernando Matos finishing in 16th with Sean Derriman 17th. Johnny Berardi 18th. And let's take a look at the rest of the results. 19th, Tim Master, Andrew Smith in 20th. Luke Knupp in 21st. And Doug McCollum 22nd, with Connor Berry finishing tonight's race in 23rd. So fantastic race indeed. That was a blast. And I honestly can't wait to see what these guys have in store. But let's that's gonna be a little hard one for sure. So let's wait a little bit there with Kyle Zimmer. Let's talk to Tanner Sharp. I know he's gonna be disappointed on that for sure. But still, Tanner Sharp, you won't be able to complain about that. Oh, we have an issue. It appears I don't have access to move from the waiting room. I have access to move from anywhere else. I just don't have access to move from the waiting room. All right. Let's give me one moment, guys. Please bear with us as we try to get these bugs sorted out. We just wanted to avoid any issues that kind of happened last week. So just going through some small tech issues. We're going to try to bring somebody in there very quickly. Still can't move any. I have no access, no power. Oh, yep. I can move people now. And let's talk to your 3rd place driver and get his point of view as to what happened there. Tanner, unfortunately, you kind of called it there. You couldn't really do anything on that restart, and you made your way up to 3rd. But unfortunately, I know you wanted to win. You felt like you could have won had the caution not come out. But overall, how was your night?
It was decent. We weren't as fast. We were just behind on speed and understanding when to hit the gas. Just basically relearn the racetrack because the package changes all the time during iRacing builds and new seasons of NASCAR because iRacing follows NASCAR specs. But were a little slow getting off the pace tonight, but weren't as fast. I thought we were in practice. We weren't fast in qualifying, but we were fast in race trim, and I'm glad we focused on race trim instead of just everything else. So that's a plus. Once I got the hang of things and understood the lines and when to hit the throttle again and how hard guys are pushing, once you learn all that stuff, you kind of learn a lot during the race so you can run up towards the front and all that without being a nuisance or being a wreck to anybody. So overall, learning experience and in these trucks, and coming off with another top 3 finish.
Yeah, you can't complain about that. It's a good start to the season. You looking forward to bringing this momentum over to the next race?
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna go into every race. We're gonna focus on stuff. We're gonna see how well we're gonna run in practice. We'll try to run that sexy lap time at first, and if we're a little bit off the pace, then we'll just kind of focus on race trim and not worry so much on the qualifying spot, but just focus on the race trim itself. So I think that's a good strategy. It's always paid off for me. And I don't know if we were going to win the race tonight, but we could have at least got a second place finish it out of it if that caution would have came out. I don't know why or how that caution even came along, but either way, it put everybody on 4 fresh tires. Kyle was able to hold us off. Good job, Kyle. And that's all I got, really.
Okay, well, you got Richmond next week. I know you love these flat short tracks. What's your expectations for it?
Yeah, Richmond's a rhythm racetrack. You hit your marks just right. It's a short track. It's one of my favorite tracks. I got a lot of wins on there in iRacing and in leagues itself. So I'm really looking forward to Richmond. It's my specialties for sure. So we'll see what we can do next week.
All right. Well, before we let you go, Tanner, you got any shout-outs you want to give out? I do apologize. I don't think I asked that question for you last week.
You didn't, but that's okay. So I'm going to give you a double thank you, Carlos.
Yeah, go ahead.
Bringing 3YTV on board for FRL's Truck Series season of 2021. It's awesome. Glad to hope all the viewers enjoyed the races here. I know we get some cautions here and there, but hey, we work out the bugs as drivers. So thanks to league organizers for making this happen. There's disabled drivers in this league, and there's people who are not disabled, and some people came over to a console and just recently got on iRacing recently. So shout out to those guys for hopping on board with us and racing with us. They did some pretty good job tonight. So who else to thank? Just the good Lord above for all the opportunities he's given me in this life, and we'll get them next week.
Well said, Tanner. Well, we wish you good luck, and well, tomorrow also same thing. Hopefully you got your momentum building up on you, and either way, we'll see you next week.
Sounds good. I'm just glad Daytona's over with.
All right, let me go ahead and move him out of the way, and let's talk to your second place driver, Wayne Lowe. And unfortunately, Wayne, you were a driver I did want to talk to a couple times, but I just wasn't able to move you or go into your channel and communicate with you. Wayne, you ended up finishing second place. I know you feel you would have won the race had the caution not come out, but overall, just how was your night? And can you just walk us through those last couple laps?
It was all right. I think we would have got there if it stayed green. We were about 0.2 of a lap faster, but down in 3 and 4. I was just trying to maintain through 1 and 2, not burn them off to get there. That caution came out, and I know the only chance I had was that first lap. After that, he blocked me going on the back. There was nothing I could. After that, it starts pushing down in 3 and 4, and dirty air just kills it.
Overall, then, you happy with tonight's race results?
Yeah, we'll take it. He got ahead of me fair and square. They pitted 1 lap ahead of us, and I don't think it would have worked out if we stayed green, but it didn't. So hats off to Kyle. Ran a hell of a race.
Yeah, for sure you would have caught up to him. It would have been difficult to really know if you would have been able to pass him. You were on a roll there, but unfortunately, it's just something that we can't really know for certain. Either way, you had chances. You were there. And unfortunately, you weren't able to get past Kyle Zimmer for the win. But still, second place ain't too bad. I know you're excited. It's a good start for your season. Just, I don't know. We got Richmond next week. You looking forward to that?
It's not really one of my better tracks, I don't think. But we'll see how it goes.
All right. Well, before we let you go, is there anybody you want to shout out?
just the league, Fastlane Racing League, 3Y TV for being here to broadcast. Glad you're back, Carlos.
Oh, I'm going to stay here now.
Really wanted to run the Struck Series just because you're broadcasting it for everything you've done for us over the years. I really, truly appreciate it.
Oh, thank you, Wayne.
My spotter, Justin Hughes, like best spotter on the service, I think. It just hands down the best. One of the best, if not the best, in my ear. Give me great information. Couldn't do it without him.
Well, now that I finally have access to be able to move and enter your channel, well, I'll probably tune in next week and see what's going on. Because if I remember correctly, you are one of the best spotters.
I don't know about it. Justin's better than I am. Definitely better than I am.
Well, either way, glad to have you back, finishing second. That's a good spot to be in, my friend. And, well, thank you so much, and good luck tomorrow if you are participating in it. And if not, then we'll see you next week.
We'll be there.
All right. Good luck, my friend.
Dick.
Thank you so much. All right, and that was number 34, Wayne Lowe, finishing in second place. And now we're going to go and bring up your race winner, Kyle Zimmer. Now, it's going to be a little special, a little different. Kyle Zimmer won tonight's race. And unfortunately, Kyle Zimmer has a disability that prevents him from being able to hear us properly. So I do have to message the messages to him via text for him to be able to hear us. So let me go ahead and shoot him a quick message. That is not the sorry, I have to go find Kyle. Kyle, congrats on the win. We just want to know how was your night?
Oh, well, thank you. I wasn't expecting this outcome at all at the end, but the overall race was pretty good. Definitely had a top 10 truck speed, but not sure if I had a top 5 truck, but truck position was definitely a key, especially second half of the race. I was able to get to behind Wayne in the last 20, 30 laps or whatever was the last particular lap to go through. So after we had a few incidents, I was making a lot of mistakes first half, and I was able to regroup and use one of the fast repairs I needed. Was able to get top 5, and then was able to get behind Wayne, and I could have passed him, but he was definitely truck to beat tonight. And I should decided to pin in one lap earlier than he would. I was hoping I would pin in before he did. Was able to do that and was able to get in front of him. Honestly, the last caution probably saved my race there, because I was definitely not able to win him off. With the tire I was heavy the last 10 laps or so, and it was getting pretty tight. But then once we had a caution came, had a restart, was able to hold him off. And clean air was definitely a advantage for sure. At the end, was able to pull away and take the win tonight. I'm very excited to take the win. I wasn't expecting this early of the season at all, but I'm really happy with the result.
All right, Wayne, I do have another question for you. It's going to be real, I don't know, you may not have seen what I saw, but it just seemed like Wayne was, I do believe with confidence he was going to catch up to you, but the question is, do you feel like you would have been able to hold him off without the caution, or are you uncertain, or do you think he would have, it would have been a losing battle?
I don't think so. If we had without the last caution, it definitely would be uncertain of the outcome, because he would definitely catch me about 3 times of a second or so. I couldn't even keep my truck in the bottom lane, so I had to kind of use the outside lane or middle lane and turn 3 forward a lot. It was really tight there, so I know Wayne was able to stick in the bottom there, so he was definitely gaining me a lot there. I would say I may have put him off, but I would really have to push it hard. But I don't think I would have won it at all. That's my opinion would be based how he caught up pretty quick last 10 laps or so.
All right. Well, we got Richmond next week. It's a short track flat. flat hard braking is going to be seeing. Flat corners, hard braking. That's what we're going to be seeing. You excited, or is this the track you're gonna just want to get through as quick as you can?
Richmond, definitely a short track. I'm pretty excited about there. I mean, there could be a temper at times at the track, so it could be something fun for the fans to see. I mean, typical short track thing. I've won Richmond and other nights I've run into in the past. So hoping just to get maybe top 5 or top 10 next week. That's my goal. But just try to keep the truck clean and get truck position. I'm not sure if the tire could be make a finish next week. Something definitely could be something to see at the end of the race as well. Who knows? I mean, we could have a long rain. I mean, we have had it before there, so. But Richmond is definitely a fun track and one of my favorite show tracks, so definitely excited for it.
All right, well, congrats on the win. Before we let you go, do you have any shout outs you want to go ahead and give out to everybody out there that's watching?
Yeah, I definitely like to shout out to you, Carter, for broadcasting this, and huge support to Rewind TV Truck Series link, and I also want to thank Billy Wise and the Wise Guys fan for supporting and sponsored this race event, and including the next 8 races. I also want to thank a few other sponsors that BW Design. I also like to thank them for being on board as their photo award. I also want to thank Signarama Beach for supporting Korner Sports. I also want to thank GMI and George Mora Incorporating for the support as well. I also want to thank Steve Others, Racing Design, for coming on the board, and they're going to be sponsoring the race event tomorrow night, and Virtual Racing Network of our National Racing Series at Atlanta. I also want to thank them for coming up and support through this link. It's going to help with everything. Once again, like I said, I'd like to thank everyone who gave us the chance and do the broadcast, show the other fans and the family friends, see what we can do and enjoy. So I wanted to give everyone who support through the link. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much, Kyle. You ended up getting the win. Looking forward to Richmond next week, and well, we wish you good luck. Good luck tomorrow, and we will see you next week. All right, well, that was your race winner, Kyle Zimmer. Let's go. We got a couple other people out there in the chat getting ready to do some interviews. Let's go see if we can bring one or some of them up. Let's take a look. Up first, we saw Sean Dairyman waiting out for a while now. Sean, unfortunately, not the finish that you wanted. Ended up finishing 17th. Do you want to take us through your night?
Well, kind of all went to crap when we were involved in the caution. I think around like lap 20 or something. I can't remember. Became an airplane. I didn't feel like becoming American Airlines, but we had to. But 17th, not bad for my first run. With no practice either, I had no time this week. It sucks, but for the record, my paint scheme, it's not bad. It's just that my sponsors haven't given me the paint scheme yet. They're not done with it.
I didn't think you would hurt that quickly. I'm getting called out over here. No, I'm not saying it's bad. I like the scheme. It's just it clashes with the.
Complicated is what you said.
It's complicated, but the reason why I don't feel it works is because the sponsors kind of bleed through the scheme and makes it a little difficult to read. But that being said, I can't wait to see. Yeah, I can't wait to see when the new one hops on.
Yeah, I had Craftsman as the secondary, and then when the season updated, turned to iRacing. Tried to switch in, didn't see Craftsman, so I just forgot about it. No.
Well, Sean ended up finishing 17th, of course, not the night you wanted. Anything else you want to talk about in your night in general?
Not really, other than the second we went a lap down, we were done for. I mean, we had 5 minutes of towing, Even though we were on the front stretch, I feel like that can be buffed a bit, or nerfed a bit, not buffed. I don't want like
Yeah.
10 minutes of towing. But I think if we can get more practice in for Richmond, I think we can get back lead lap top 15, maybe even compete for the top 10. We were fast when we were on fresh tires, but I just can't get my stuff.
Oh, well, unfortunately, there we have Richard next week. You looking forward to that?
No, absolutely not.
Not a fan of short tracks or just Richmond in general?
I'm not a fan of short tracks really. The weird ones like Phoenix, I hate the most, but Richmond, it's okay. I don't have a lot of practice there. Ran it like once with Arca Car, so we'll give it a shot this week. Get some laps in and see how it goes.
All right. Well, we wish you good luck there next week, and we'll see you. We'll see you next week. Yeah, exactly. And tomorrow, why don't you go ahead and tell everybody that's tuning in what you're going to be doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm gonna be working on the deck. No, I'm kidding. But Virtual Racing Network will be broadcasting the Fastlane Racing League Grand National Series. I don't know the title sponsor. I probably should. But yeah.
It is the. Hold on. I don't
Is
think
that
there is a title
sponsor? Oh,
sponsor.
yeah, it
No, there
does.
is no title sponsor.
There, it is the D Rolling Designs 195 at Atlanta.
Yes, that is for sure.
All right. So yeah, you
Well,
can
we'll wish you
tune
good
into
luck.
that.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll wish
boy.
you good luck with that, Sean, and can't wait to see how that goes for you tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right. Let's go ahead and talk to. Now we're going to talk to Joe Torres, who Joe is definitely a contender out there. Pretty much all night. Unfortunately, he was mired back a little bit and ended up finishing in 7th. Joe, do you want to talk about how your night went in general?
Well, the night went pretty well. For our standards, I did not expect the truck to be that good. But we found something running in the middle and top line, and it just worked for our truck. The problem was we got some damage hitting the wall, then getting involved with a couple of accidents here and there. But then iRacing decided to give me a black flag, and then they cleared it, and then it still sent me to the back. So
Yeah, that happens
it
under
was
caution.
kind of hard to overcome. Yeah, it was kind of hard to overcome that, but that's why I didn't say anything for when you guys were trying to interview me at first. Just I didn't know what was going on, so.
Oh, we do apologize for that.
No,
Yeah, we were
you're
trying
fine.
to figure out what was going on. It just seemed like you were just dropping back to get an issue, so we just figured we'll just abandon it just to make sure you're not we're not disturbing you. So that got sorted out. Unfortunately, it didn't get the finish you wanted or you feel like it deserved. Anything you want to talk about in general of what happened tonight?
Other than that, the racing was pretty good, honestly. People were running the top line. The top line was probably the most dominant line, especially here at Charlotte. Very few people could pass on the bottom, but once the tires wear, you have to run the top and try to find a way around the other guy. It was just pretty hard to pass, but other than that, it was a lot of fun driving the 29 truck.
All right, well, we got Richmond next week. Looking forward to that track?
Honestly, I am not the best at short tracks, but I'm gonna take it how it goes. I'm looking forward to any race we go to at this point. It's gonna depend on grip, mechanical grip, making sure you don't slide off on the exits and try to keep in line. But I think we'll be okay that race.
Okay, well, thank you so much for joining us, Joe. You looking forward to tomorrow's race?
Absolutely. Atlanta is a wonderful track. I enjoy that track. I have a brand new scheme that I've yet to reveal, but I'll probably reveal it later on tonight. What car the paint scheme.
Yeah.
I will say this, it's a driver that is really good at Atlanta as we could say dominating Atlanta. But he did not win last night. So you could take a guess.
Yeah.
You can take a guess.
Jeff Gordon?
But no, sir. It will be the number 29 that you see. But it's a scheme that Harvick ran, so let's put it that way. But I'll reveal it in less than an hour.
Sweet. Can't wait to you wanna drop in your social media handle there so that people can tune in and find out.
Sure, it'll be at Joe Torres 2933 or our team Twitter handle, which is Joe Torres Racing.
Perfect. Before we let you go, any shout outs you want to give up?
Yep, I'd like to give a shout out to my entire team. Kyle, congratulations on winning a race. Well deserved, dude. I've been waiting to see you win a race. Want to thank all my friends, family that have been watching this race, but most of all, thank the people who are making this broadcast possible. Honestly, it's been a blast.
All right, thank you so much, and we'll talk to you next week. Hopefully, you'll be able to get 7th isn't bad, but I know you felt like you could have gotten higher up. But either way, we'll see you next week, and we'll I hope you enjoy the rest of your week.
All right, thank you, Carlos. We'll see you then.
Bye. All right, so that's gonna do it for us tonight. I want to thank everybody that tuned in and saw tonight's race. I hope you all had a blast. I know it's a one-man show, and for these Monday broadcasts, and that's fine. We want to give these guys a platform for them to have some fun and have their friends and family tune in. We're all willing to help as much as we can, and we're just happy that we can all see these guys smile and be happy and just have a blast racing each other. So either way, my name is Carlos Acosta from 3 White TV. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out with me tonight and for watching these fantastic drivers, and we will see you next week.